Real estate is not just an investment, it's a legacy asset. And if you plan ahead, it can help you transfer a lot of wealth tax efficiently to your children or your grandchildren. Let's talk about the power of the step up in basis. So when your heirs inherit a property after your death, the tax basis steps up to the current market value. That means decades of appreciation may be completely wiped out for tax purposes. So let's say you have $1 million house and you bought it when it was worth $50,000. So you sell it now, you have $950,000 of capital gains. If you're married, you get $500,000 of that tax-free, and you're paying taxes on $450,000 in capital gains. However, if you sell that the day after you die, that basis is now the market value of the home, which is $1 million. And you sell it for $1 million, you don't have any capital gains, you don't have any taxes that you have to pay. And if you have a rental property, like a $5 million apartment building or something, that becomes even more powerful. So a lot of times when people are elderly and they have rental property, they're like, I can't handle this property, it's too much work, I'm not competent, strong enough, I can't get out there and mow the lawn, whatever the case may be. You can actually, if it's a rental, you can 1031 exchange that into another investment property that's more passive, or into like a fund, like a bond fund. There are certain types of funds that are set up, they give about 4% rate of return, so it's not super great rate of return, but it's completely passive, so they don't have to manage anything, it can be hands-off, and then when they die, you can sell it and there's no capital gains tax burden at that time. Let's look at trust and estate planning. A living trust avoids probate and keeps things private. You can set rules for how income is distributed, and special trusts can protect assets from divorce, lawsuits, or poor management. In my case, when my husband and I got married, we had a will created that would put our assets into a trust for our children. So if we were to die, then instead of just getting, here's the bank account, kids, we would have the money under the control of a trustee that would say you can get some income from this, you can pay for food, housing, school, those types of things. And then at a certain age, when they're 35 or when the trustee thinks they're ready, then they could inherit the rest of the assets. This can also be used if you have kids who have special needs like autism, Down syndrome, other mental or physical disabilities. Sometimes the wealth is put there to care for the disabled child after the death of the parents. There are also generation skipping trusts. So let's say you're 90 and you're gonna die and you have $5 million and you don't wanna give that to your 60-year-old kids because they already have $5 million. They have all the money that they need. You wanna give it to your 10 grandchildren who are like just 30, they're starting out in life, they're gonna use it to buy a house and help their kids go to college. So you could do something like that, where maybe the 60-year-old parents can use it if they need to, if they become poor, and then upon their death it goes to the other children. So there are a lot of ways to do this that allow you to save money on taxes, have some level of control, and also to help the future generations. So let's make sure your portfolio doesn't just support your retirement yourself, but it secures your family's future for generations to come.